Tipton Haynes State Historic Site said 2 of its Americorps representatives had their contracts terminated after cuts to federal funding. News Channel 11's Belle Johnson reveals the next step forward that the site and other nonprofits are taking after the recent news. Belle?
That's right, Casey. Nonprofits around the Tri-Cities are wondering what to do now after many Americorps volunteers have been laid off. I spoke with 2 nonprofits in Johnson City to determine what impacts this will have on their services. Wes Spurgeon with the Tipton Haynes State Historic Site says 2 Americorps workers were laid off at Tipton Haynes, but they are using reserve funds to pay for their employment until they can find another job.
We only have 1 full-time employee and 1 part-time employee, so that 1 full-time employee will basically have to run the entire site.
Earlier this week, the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, announced cuts will be made to the Americorps budget. This means many volunteers will no longer be receiving financial support for their work. Many nonprofits now have to lay off these workers. Ann Cooper, director of the Regional Coalition on Homelessness, or ARCH, says they relied on Americorps workers to do necessary tasks.
Without the Americorps members, these screening intakes, which is a requirement, will not be performed. They were also performing things like outreach, where they go out onto the street and they engage and identify the homeless to try to get them to come in for services.
Connor McClellan is the Americorps program director at ARCH. He is at risk of losing his position due to the budget cuts.
We had 26 members that were spread out. There were some 5 here, and there were members in all the Tri-Cities, across Northeast Tennessee, and across the state with a new program we had piloted with other homeless coalitions like ours. I've had a great experience here. The program's meant a lot to me. We've seen a lot of success.
Both Cooper and McClellan say the defunding of Americorps affects the future of their ability to impact the community.
You have to take the ramifications of what's going to happen. It will be much more visible when it's gone. That's when you're going to see more homeless on the streets.
It's made a difference in so many people's lives, whether it be the members themselves or the people they serve. So it'll be hard to lose this program, and it's just a hard thing happening here at ARCH.
And if you would like to donate to Tipton Haynes or ARCH, you can find links to donation pages on our website, wjhl.com. Casey?
Thank you, Belle. Tipton Haynes also says the site will host its inaugural gala and benefit dinner in hopes to continue funding those terminated positions. That's happening Friday, May 23rd at 6 p.m. at the State Historic Site. Tickets are $50.